Players, or should I say fellow hunters, this is Sabro594 and welcome to part 1 of my Bloodborne walkthrough slash playthrough. This is one of my favorite games ever, so I finally decided to show you guys a playthrough on this channel. Now, it's gonna play a cutscene as soon as I press new game, so I'm gonna let that play and then I'll explain a few things.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alright, welcome everybody to my Bloodborne playthrough. Now, first things first, after the cutscene plays, you have to build your character, pick a name, pick your gender, a few other things. Now, for this walkthrough, my goal is to play through the whole game, including the DLC, and show you guys all of the items, all of the stuff you can acquire. I'm pretty comfortable with this game. I'm not going to say I'm the best player of all time, and I'm certainly not going to be playing the bosses and not letting them touch me. But I'm confident I'll go through this game and only die a few times. So after you pick your name and stuff, you can pick a class. This is going to give you different starting stats. Now, I am going to play the game and make a build like I always do, even though I'm not going to be playing online. But this is going to be a skill, sort of arcane build. So I went with Troubled Childhood. It's the most comfortable build I use, so for this walkthrough I guess do a skill build. Now I already have a character pre-planned, and I'm just going to change her hair. This is usually my character, so I can pretend I'm Shanoa in Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. So let's change her hair a little bit, take a few minutes, and like I've said, play through the whole game. I don't know if I'm going to do the Chalice Dungeons. The thing is with me in this game is I've played it so many times, it's like I'm sick of playing it, but I can't stop playing it. So, you know, when it comes to the Chalice Dungeons, it's the hardest thing to sort of replay. I also played those 50 times. Like, I have 10 different playthroughs for this game that I went through the whole game. And I guess this is going to be the 11th one that's going to be shown on the channel. So let's give her a little bit of a sort of brownish red hair. I mean, you can look at tutorials if you want to customize your character so it can look exactly as you want it to, or just build a character from another series or something. But I just basic female character, just change up her hair a little bit, and that should do it. So what else is there to say? When cutscenes are going to be playing, I'm not going to be talking, and this is pre-recorded. I'm not playing the game and recording at the same time. That would be impossible for me. So this is going to be pre-recorded gameplay, and going to be narrating it as it plays. So let's start our adventure in Bloodborne. I wish they would make like a sequel. A prequel is what they need to make when it comes to the story. But anyways, it's going to take a while to load. Loading times are kind of long for this game. But at least we can see all of the different items here. So
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
scared, ain't you, bitch nigga?
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay, and now we're up at Yosefkas Clinic. So, this is the starting stage, and it's kind of going to show you a little bit of the controls and what you're supposed to do. But the great thing about this game is that it doesn't really hold your hand. You can do whatever you want, go anywhere you want to, as long as you can go through. And I guess give you guys a salutation. Welcome to this playthrough, and hopefully it's as fun for you as it's gonna be for me, because I always have a blast playing this game, even if it annoys me sometimes. So, a handwritten scroll: seek player blood to transcend the hunt. Pale blood. Now, the story for this game is, no matter how much YouTube videos about the lore I watch and explanations of the story, I'll never be able to figure it out. We won't know for guarantee. So it's whatever, but if you do a little bit of digging, you'll figure some things out. The point is that we've become a hunter, and we gotta be killing things, figure out what we're supposed to do, and we kind of become semi-immortal in a way. But we'll talk about that later. Okay, so walk down the stairs, and we can check a few of the notes. Attack, right-handed weapon. And this one says R3 to lock on a target. Now, as we enter the next room, it's going to be the first enemy. And it's going to be a beast. Looks like a werewolf, a sort of wolf creature, but it is classified as a beast, the name. Now, you're supposed to die right here, and you're gonna wake up in the dream world, like the main hub, like your base of the game. And what you can do three things. You can just die as you're supposed to. You can go through behind this guy, do a visceral attack, or you can just run away like I do. Oh god, he hit me. Crap. So I am pretty rusty. I haven't played this game for a year and a half. Oh shit, it got out too. So normally what I do is I run away, and he won't be able to follow you. But I kind of didn't do things right. I should have accelerated quicker. So now this guy is right outside with us. But if you run, you should get away. You shouldn't have this guy follow you to this extent. And anyway, run past this guy too. You pull the lever here, lever, however you pronounce it. And then we go through the ladder here. Wow, I'm so bad, man. Okay, this wasn't the most smoothest of starts. But normally, I wouldn't be taking damage. But anyway, as long as we survive, that's the point. We're gonna heal as long as we go home. So this is the first lamp, and we can transport into the hunter's dream. Damn. Just a second close of dying, and that guy was gonna get us. Alright, so now that we got out of there, there's another film, another movie. Another mini movie. It's gonna be like this right now since it's the start of the game, but this game doesn't have too many cutscenes. It's only on specific positions in the game, states in the game. Okay, so this is the Hunter's Dream. There's a few notes here. You can figure out the controls if this is your first time playing the game. There's going to be a few other notes over there. But this is going to be our safe house, you can say. The Hunter's Dream. And every time you die... Well, you're not gonna be here every time you die, but... this is our safe house, basically. Our base. So right now it's going to give us the chance to pick a weapon. You can choose between the Threaded Cane, Hunter Axe, or Saw Cleaver. All of them are excellent choices, but since this is going to be a skill-based build, I'm going to go with the Cane. And for our gun, I'm going to go with the Hunter's Pistol, as always. I don't like the Blunderbuss. The Hunter's Pistol looks the coolest when it comes to the design. Plus, it's the easiest to use. Okay, and this notebook, this is the thing that's going to make us... semi-immortal, I guess. Every time you die, you just lose all the blood echoes and you can revive, kind of thing. Anyway, let's equip our stuff and then talk to one of the coolest guys in this game, Mr. Gehrman, right here, sitting in his chair, wheelchair.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gehrman. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
I love all the voice acting in this game. Man, all of the sound effects too, it's just perfect. Okay, so a few things. Let's check out the note right here. To escape the dreadful hunter stream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the nightmare continue forever. Okay, so this is where we upgrade and repair our weapons. We need bloodstones for that. We'll get them pretty soon. And you'll be able to do a few other things in the future. This is all of the storage. You can only hold a specific number of items with you. Like 20 plot vials, 20 bullets, stuff like that. And then they gotta go in the storage if you acquire more as you play the game. And over here is... Bath Messenger is how they call them. You buy stuff with insight. The currencies in this game are blood echoes, which is the money you could say, and insight too. And right here, this Bath Messenger, it's only to decorate how these what are they called? Like the little white ghost things, like right here on the Bath Messengers. The messengers basically. Okay, we have a few things right now. I'm gonna buy some of these clothes, and I'm gonna explain why another time. But yeah, there's a door that's not gonna be opening till the end of the game here. And there we have a few of the other notes to figure out the controls and stuff. Gives you an idea of how the game works, all of the mechanics. Okay, now what was I gonna say when we talked to Gehrman? All of the weapons that you can pick in the beginning are good. I don't like the cleaver too much because the saw spear is basically the same thing but better. It does serrated damage on both modes, so it's effective against beasts. You won't be seeing, so the sort of serrated like text and stuff. This is like inside information. You gotta check on the Bloodborne wiki, Infection Life and stuff to figure out. But a lot of the weapons have hidden bonus damage, like the cane also just does justified damage in its first form. But anyway, let's go through the Yharnam, the first location now. And I'm gonna be talking to one more guy, and then we'll get some action finally. There's not gonna be too much action in this first part, because there's a lot of talking. It's the beginning of the game. But we got to talk to everybody, of course. So now, well, actually 2 people we got to talk to. Anyway, so let me go upstairs and talk to Miss Nurse. She's not going to be around for too long. Okay.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting. Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
I'm trying to make you guys if you can see her, but you can't really see her behind the door. Anyway, so she gave us Yosefkas blood vial. Now this is a special blood vial that recovers a lot more HP than the regular blood vials. I'm not going to use it. You only get like basically 2 in the entire game. And I save, I want to keep at least 1 so I can have like all the items. And then, well actually you get 3, but yeah. And I mean, I'm going to use maybe 1 or 2, but only in like extreme boss fights and just not really wasted. You guys are gonna see. Okay, so here's the beast. Now that we have a weapon, this time we're gonna kill him. So this is why I ran past him before, because you can't do like a visceral attack on the back of his ass and kill him that way. But I've actually did do it on my second playthrough, pulled it off. But it's just much easier to just run past these enemies, get your weapon, and then come kill him. And then now we can collect all of the items that we passed through. Okay, so there's nothing else here. You guys can see a lot of freaky shit was going on here. A lot of blood. Okay, and this is a very freaky stage. We're gonna come back to it in the future, but for now we can't access the whole thing. So get outside, and there's a few other items I went past when we were running away for our lives. So this is going to be lots of bullets, so let's collect them. 10 quicksilver bullets. And you're going to notice a lot of doors are always closed by a device. They just don't open from the side we're on, and you got to open them from the other side. And this unlocks shortcuts, and it basically makes the game fully open world. Like, this is an open world game, but as you open the shortcuts, then you can gain access to all of the areas much easier and go through area to area. Okay, there's nothing much going on here, but I guess roam a little bit. Appreciate the graphics. Appreciate the little sunset. It's not going to be there for long. As we play through the game, it's going to get darker and darker. It's going to get night. It's going to become nighttime, basically. Alright, and now let's kill the rest of the dudes we can pass through here. This guy that almost killed me before. Motherfucker. Now you can die. So the cane kind of acts like a sword. It is kind of outclassed for the most part with Rakuyo and other like Blade of Mercy too, of course. Which are gonna be my main weapons, I guess, that this build is for. The sort of best skill weapons in a way. Okay, so these guys, as you guys have noticed, they were like sleeping. Be mindful of characters like these. They pretend to be sleeping or something, and when you get close, they wake up. It might surprise you. And we have a few Molotovs here too. These are going to be pretty useful. The more arcane you have, the more damage you can do with them. I'm going to put them over here. I have a way that I put my stuff in the sort of shortcut quick select menu. And then we can use them with square instantly. With the square button. So I put them over here, and on that bridge there, it's going to be a really cool boss. Easy, but cool boss. It's the dude that howled when I came through the ladder the first time. Yeah, look at those graphics, man. Wonderful. And now this is the other guy we're going to talk to, the last guy. Sound effects, man, so good. I just love walking slowly for no reason.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
Okay, and this was Gilbert. This game, basically most of the characters hate you. So this is one of the few guys that are actually kind to us. I mean, damn. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Let's collect these pebbles. I'm not going to be using these. They're supposed to help you out because this first stage can't be very difficult. I think I mean, for me, it's not going to be that hard. But if you're a beginner, I mean, this game is considered hard in general, but if you don't know what you're doing, even in the beginning, it's like your first challenge to let you know, hey, you gotta pass this test if you want to really play this game. Because there's a lot of enemies, there's a lot of these like village dudes that are crazy, and even though they're not hard, they're in big groups, so you gotta really know what you're doing. Now you're supposed to use the pebbles, that's why they give them to you over there, to sort of get the guys one by one, distract them one by one. I don't really need to do that because I know of other ways. I know that if I can just walk, I can just kill them all. But I'm gonna let them go for now. We're gonna go kill another dude and then open the gate on the other side there. So let me just go ahead and do that. This is the gate on the other side we were just before. So open it up, and now I have quick access to this area. I don't have to go through the ladder and stuff. So wait, and it's open. So here we are, when I killed this dude at the start there. Now, over here, there's a really difficult enemy that you're not really supposed to fight, and you don't really have to because there's nothing over there. But just because I want to be a show-off and a smartass, we're gonna fight him. Now, if you try and fight him head-on, you're gonna die in 2 seconds, literally. You can't trade hits with him and fight him like you would fight the village dudes. What you can do, though, is you can parry him, as what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna be shooting him and try and get a visceral attack. So let's... Come on, dude. Okay, find out. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. I'm really rusty, but I'll get the hang of it. I will get the hang of it shortly. So, come on, man. Let me just do this right. Time this right. Okay, there we go. So this is what's called a visceral attack. So he's gonna need one more. He has a lot of HP, and we don't really have... I mean, I do have a lot of skill in this build, but still not quite enough to kill him. So, okay, there we go. Now he should die. Now, I spent a lot of resources on this build. I didn't really want to spend. I wanted to do it perfectly from the first time. And okay, he actually gave us a blood gemstone. It's useless. I know that it's useless, but anyway, we got the shit. And basically that's it. Got a little bit of money. He gives you like enough money for like 5 village dudes or something. But it's probably not worth the trouble. You don't need to fight him. If it's like your first playthrough, and this is probably going to be a hard game for you, you don't need to fight him. There's nothing over here. They should have had like a mini reward over there if you just go through the trouble to fight him. But anyway, so kill the dude. And this is going to do it for this first part 1 of the walkthrough. I'm going to try and do this in like short parts, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, not more than an hour. And that's basically it. I'm doing this on the PlayStation 4. I do have a capture card, but I don't really have the PC to utilize it. So I'm doing this on the PS4 that enables you to record up to 1 hour of gameplay. So this is going to do it for this part 1. On part 2, we're going to go through the Yharnam area, get ourselves some better clothes. I'm actually going to use this opportunity to buy a few clothes right now. We have 1200, so it's enough for me to buy the Yharnam Hunter garb. This is going to be useful, not right now, but later on when we play a specific boss that can poison you. So I'm going to wear it right now since it's better than what we have on anyway. So yeah, much better. Now I have a lot better defenses. So should be good until we get the main hunter attire, the main hunter clothes. So hope you guys enjoyed this first part in this walkthrough. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you next time. What's up?